When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther, you know? Every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. They know what I'm going to say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody's going to clean it up.
And now he's been promoted. His job, principal.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Uche Njoku. My voice is super raspy this morning. It is about 5:39 in the a.m. and I should be at the gym right now, but however, my phone wasn't charged. I didn't plug it in last night, so what I did is it's plugged in right now, so I have maybe about 10-15 minutes before I have enough of a charge to go to the gym. So I decided this morning to do a quick video, and probably should have warmed up my voice a little bit, but I'm pretty sure you can hear me. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with my voice the way it is. So what I want to talk to you about this morning is really a reflection of yesterday. Yesterday was the first day of my staff being back on campus, and in preparation for the new school year that starts tomorrow. So today is the 6th. The 5th was my staff are coming back. We had some professional development, people setting up their classrooms, and today is day 2 of that. And tomorrow, my students come back to school, and I'm excited. You know, there's always a lot of nervous energy around preparations and the classrooms and all those things. And what's the first day gonna look like? And it doesn't really pass until maybe a day or two, about 2 or 3 days into the school year. And then you're like, okay, the machine has started. You know, kids are coming to school, they're going to class, they have their lunch, they're doing all things they need to do during the school day. Then we have dismissal, and we just get into the movement of the school year. But this year is a little bit different than any other year, and I'll tell you why. All these years of first days of school has been about other people's children. Today, the 6th, is actually my daughter's first day of school in kindergarten. And I have to say, I am filled with mixed emotions because, you know, it's just weird knowing that now she's going through these same processes that I've been preparing other children for, or preparing spaces for other children for many years now. 19 years to be exact. It's been 19 years of first days of schools for me. And this is the one year that is different from any other year. So I'm excited. I'm nervous. I am in a very reflective mode. I'm asking myself whether or not I've done enough in preparation for her to start school. I'm asking myself whether or not the school has done enough in preparation for my daughter to start school. But nonetheless, throughout this whole entire process, I think about all the parents that I've met, everyone from pre-K all the way through 12th grade. I've been fortunate enough to have worked elementary school as an assistant principal. So I've sat with parents who have had their concerns, their fears, their trepidations, and now I'm in that seat. I get it. I really do get it. But however, the one thing that I'm definitely taking away from this year is that this is also the first year that I did things a little bit differently. I did this a lot differently, in the sense that in the past, there's been a cookie cutter method to opening the school year for me. And it's really based on the way I was trained. And that has to do with, you know, staff comes in, We go through the staff handbook. We go through all the minutiae and the steps, the processes, and all these things of the school year, or at least for the beginning of the school year. And I have to tell you, there's never really been heart in it. It's been very just methodical. And yesterday, I got my staff into we have a little music room that's kind of like, stadium style seating. And I sat on the little mini stage in the music room, and I sat there with my assistant principal. And I started talking. I started talking about the history of my coming to the school, the history of the school, the things that have been negative and then positive about the school, the mission, the vision, where we're going, what it is that we are intending to do this year. And I interwove my journey as a student to being where I am right now as a school leader. I shared a piece of myself, but also opened my staff to truth of where they are and what the work needs to be. And I saw people in sitting there who shed tears. And I was like, wow, what's going on here? As I'm speaking, I'm asking myself, what is happening here? What am I seeing? And what I was seeing is the heart of what we do. This is a highly emotional space. Preparing the path for the future of our children is a highly emotional space, because it's us saying the work that we do is about humanity and humanity's future. And the community that I lead my school in is a community that for many years has been ignored or marginalized. Much like the community I grew up in California. But the great thing about it is to be in a space where you know what you're doing is for the greater good. And to be able to sit there and really have a conversation, coming of minds, coming of hearts, and to be able to say, is there any questions? And not a single question, not a single deviation from the mission, the charge. I think that was such a powerful thing. And it didn't stop there. In the evening, I had the last parent orientation. We have several orientations in the summertime, earlier in the summer. So this was the last one for those who were not able to make it to any of those other orientations. And to sit there and have parents, a packed house. I've never had that many people come to any event at the school since I've been there. Graduation, we had a packed house, but that's different. That's graduation. But just the general, hey, come hear about what we're doing this year at the school. We had a filled room, and I decided to do what I did in the morning, tell the story, be honest about, where the school has been, where the school is going, give people permission to share their concerns. It's funny because the school that I lead has struggled. I'm a turnaround principal, and this is the work that I'm doing, is moving in the right direction. So to have parents honestly say that they're concerned because of the history of the school, to have kids say, yeah, in the past, this is what we've dealt with at the school, is very important. But it was also important for me to tell them that that we must honor that past history, that past experience, but however, we must also, without a doubt, turn our faces to the future and fall forward. And to have that conversation, and then again see tears. There were parents there who were shedding tears. I said to myself, again, what's happening? We're getting to the heart of what the work is, what the need is. What is it that this community, these parents are asking for? And the reality is the same thing I'm asking for my child. To be in a space of heart, understanding that educating my daughter is really preparing her for a future And that future is the future of humanity. I am grateful for the opportunity to be a school leader. I am grateful for the opportunity to work with the people that I work with. I'm grateful for being blessed to open this school year at the same time as my daughter starting her journey in schools. Because this holds me even much more accountable to the families that I serve. Because someone else is also serving my family. Hopefully mirroring what I'm trying to do not what I'm trying to do, but what I'm doing in my school community for every single child, for every single parent, for every single member of that community. Yeah. This is going to be a great day. All right, folks. Hopefully my phone is better charged. I'm going to go to the gym. Getting a little workout, come back, shower, get dressed, and drop off my daughter the first day of school. With that being said, have an amazing day. And be that spark. Be that thing that gets somebody thinking and moving in the right direction. Be well.